I have. What do we want to go with? I got one of our interns actually knows some Amish people, and then we have imtiaz. Imtiaz. Yeah. I'm going to go with imtiaz first. Good morning, imtiaz.
Good morning, Bill. How are you this morning in New York?
Wonderful, wonderful. What's going on there, imtiaz?
Well, you know, about a month ago, a young gentleman from your part of the country contacted me because I'm a good friend of Dr. Susan Block, who's got a radio show similar to yours in Los Angeles, and he called himself Stephen the Virgin.
Stephen the Virgin, yeah.
And he says he's a 38-year-old virgin about to have a birthday, so he asked me to do him a favor. He asked me to get him de-virginized on public radio with a porn star.
Nice.
Luckily, I happen to know someone who's in that business, who I know pretty well as a friend, and she's agreed to de-virginize him on the Dr. Susan Block show on the 31st of July in Los Angeles. And Stephen asked me to call you and talk to you and see if you could help him get to LAX.
So he needs our help to get to LA? He needs money.
Oh.
So what does he need, a flight? Is that the deal? He needs a flight out to LA?
Yeah, I will keep it. I can keep him in my hotel. That's not a problem. Because I don't live in Los Angeles. I live in Phoenix.
Yeah.
But I can go there and keep him in a hotel. I can treat him to a couple of dinners, for one night. That's not a problem. But he said he's got no money, and he said he knows you guys well, and needs to get from wherever he's at. I think it's Syracuse probably, to Los Angeles for one night. To become a non-virgin suddenly, after 38 years, according to him.
Yeah, what if the ticket was one way and you guys can keep him? Yeah.
Well, but he's a nice. I'll tell you something. He's a nice person. I like him. Even though he's a little off the wall, he's never been rude to me. He's always been nice to me. When I tell him not to do something, he stops.
Oh, that's important because you got to talk to that Irish folk dancer he won't stop with her. Steve is on the line now. Good morning, Steve. Or is he gone? Did we lose him? Or do we not have conference on the phone? Could that be possible?
No, he said so told me he's on the line, according to him.
He was just on the line, but then he disconnected, so we're going to try him again.
Question, who's the porn star that's going to have sex with him?
Her name is Persia Monir. She's a friend of mine. A good-looking woman, actually. And she won't charge me any money. She's doing it as a favor to me.
Stephen, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Bill. Steve the Virgin.
Hello, Steve the Virgin.
Hey, Stephen the Virgin, how are you this morning?
Good. It's nice to hear your voice.
Yeah, because very nice to talk to you also, Stephen.
Now,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I heard your voice on Dr. Susie's show, and she did want me to call in, but at that moment when I was about to call in, the Irish singers went on Facebook, and I told them that I was going to call Dr. Susie's show, and they warned me not to call, or they'll sue Dr. Susie, Howard Stern, and Bill Keeler, all three of them at one time.
They're going to sue us. Good.
Yes, they're going to sue you, Bill. Is that something?
Explain to imtiaz, explain to him why the Irish folks are so against you.
Well, they're against pornography in Ireland. Again, mostly they're Roman Catholic, through the centuries. And what I'm doing is involving them in pornography and their name that they've, had for all these years as a singer, and people and their fans would be very upset if I involve them with pornography, so they to sue Howard Stern, you, and Dr. Susie. So I didn't go on her show because that's what she told me she would do if I went on Dr. Susie's show and wanted to go out there and have sex, with porn stars. So I don't want Dr. Susie to get in trouble. Her Facebook was taken down because of me, and she can't get it back up because I was telling her about my story with the FBI, the New York State Police, the Utica Police Department, coming from all these years, after me.
Does imtiaz know about all this?
Well, he's been reading the stuff on my Facebook. I don't know if he read everything, though.
Well, I didn't know that her fan page was taken down because of you, but I will tell you this, that I'm the only guy in the world who can get you on a show. Okay, nobody else can.
Yeah, that's great.
Well,
now, I gotta have sex. I never had in my life. I gotta do it sometime. So do I.
Yeah. The thing is, this Persia Monir, she's actually a good friend of mine, and I talked to her the other day, and I said, look, this guy is, a hopeless case, and he's 38 years old. Give me a break, She's just fine. But for you, I'll do it.
Now, let me...
come all the way from Florida, from Palm Beach.
Steve, you're breathing way too much. Hold on, MTS. Steve, I got to put you on hold, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to know why you're breathing so hard.
No, that is gross.
MTS, now, so you would need us to somehow get him out to LAX by the 31st, which is when the whole thing is going to go down.
31st is the only night because Susan Block has a show every Saturday night only.
Okay.
And Persia is arriving into Los Angeles on the 29th, and she's available that night. I've already spoken to her. Once you agreed to help Mr. Virgin here, then I'll talk to Susan Block right away and, convince her. I got to convince her. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
But I'll convince her to have our friend on a show, and I would not miss this event for anything in the world. I mean, I'll have to fly back from, if I have to go, I might have to leave the States for a while, but I'll fly back just to attend this event.
Yeah. Where are you from, MTS?
I'm from Pakistan originally.
Okay, all right. And I swear to God, I met your brother. He was driving a cab in New York. Same spelling. Is it MTIAZ?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's exactly what how this guy's name was spelled on the cab. They have the names right up there on the name tag there. All right.
Yeah, but I'm an unusual Pakistani. I haven't lived there for about 45 years. So I'm hardly a good example of a person from there. But nevertheless, I was born there.
Let me go back to Stephen. Steve.
Yes, Phil.
You don't have any money? You can't steal someone's credit card? Have you done that?
Well, I took out 8 credit cards in 2007, charged $6,000, never paid for 1 penny of it, and $5,000 off my parents. They lost all that money, too. So that's $11,000 the credit card company lost.
And Joe is complaining about the Mexicans.
It's him we got to worry about.
I don't